Hey guys, Miss Griff here, and welcome back to the NASCAR 2015 Single Season Series. Today we are back in the chase, round number 2 at Kansas Speedway, and we're here sitting 11th in points after it was a terrible race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It went completely downhill. We barely got past halfway through the race, and we were having trouble and stuff like that. It was becoming a very annoying race, and we ended up blowing our engine, so we finished last. And we're sitting 11th in points. We need to make it into the top 8, so we're not in a must-win situation yet, but it'd be Kansas and Talladega where we can get some really good points to push ourselves back up into the top 8. We cannot have any bad races from now on. It's practically a must-win for situation at Texas Motor Speedway in the next round, because Martinsville and Phoenix suck at tracks. So anyways, we qualified 23rd for today's race, and I'm going to go ahead and begin the race. 53 laps of racing here at Kansas Speedway for race number 2 of round number 2 of the chase. Let's get going, shall we? I'm hoping that we can make it all the way to the end on this one tank of fuel, because this is going to be a little bit of a hard stretch for us. 53 laps on one tank of fuel, but luckily we're starting on the inside lane. So hopefully this turns out well for us. Anyways, green flag goes in the air here at Kansas Speedway for round number 2 of the chase. And down towards turn number 1 we go. Greg Biffle is the leader, and I'm trying to get around these guys right down here. And already up in the top 20 now, since the outside lane really started to check up there on the start of the race. Just outside the top 15, side by side for 16th here with Casey Kane. Down into turn number 3 we go. I'm not really gonna overdrive anything yet in this. I don't want to overdrive anything in this race. I really want to keep this car clean. Keep it working. keep it functional for the end of the race. And looks like our car's gonna kind of even out at this point in the field. Oh, we're gonna get Casey Kane sliding, and that might bring out a caution, and it will. I don't know how much this is gonna help me. And I don't know how much it'll take away from competition in the future, but we're gonna go ahead and get a full pit stop here. If you remember, it was actually Carl Edwards who I had battled with, who was the last one to go pit. He was the leader when he pitted in the first Kansas race of the season. So he's right now in front of me. So 3 seconds behind Greg Biffle, but they're most likely going to have to pit this race, so not worried about it. Hopefully Burton stays up to the top of the racetrack there, and he will. Looks like there's a 3-car breakaway out front. That's pretty nice. I want to make sure that I get through this big cluster of cars as slowly and as careful as possible, so that I just have a very small chance of wrecking, because I don't want to wreck. Look, 4 wide right there in turn 3, but they're gonna save it. It looks like Michael McDowell got sideways, but we keep our car straight. Still right on the outside of the top 30 here. Kind of getting a little frustrating though, having to wait back here, but patience is definitely going to be a virtue in this race. So, but I still got to make sure I'm with Carl Edwards here. 4 wide. Why are we going 4 wide? Come on. Come on. Slow down way too much there in turn 3. I did not want to slow down that much in turn 3. Okay. So the leaders are entering turn 1 now, and now we are entering turn 1 now. Drove in a little too deep there. I need to start getting better arcs into the corner. Alright, here's Ty Dillon. He's going to be a pick for me for Kyle Busch. But I think they're both going to probably get me in turns 1 and 2. I keep sliding up the racetrack. I hate having cars on the outside of me, but I got to live with it, because that's how they're going to be in the whole entire race. If we have another restart, they're going to be on the outside of me, so I can't really complain. But that was also with no cars in front of us, like right in front of us. So we stay green after Blaney hits the wall pretty decently hard there. So pretty decently. That's weird. I really got nervous being on the outside of 3 wide. Ah, crap. They're gonna hit the wall. We're gonna slide. Crap. Come on. Alright, well, we lost a lot of ground there. Alright, we clear to come up on the racetrack? I think so. Okay. Well, we lost a lot of ground, but we slid through pit lane. I don't think that's a good thing nor a bad thing. Well, it's not a good thing at all, to be honest with you. Right now, I'm just hoping that that the whole field actually does need to take green flag pit stops at some point in this race, because we ain't looking too good. We lost a lot of time on the leaders. Holy cow, is this a big pack of cars right in front of me? This is gonna slow me up a bit right here. Ah, we're gonna get in the wall. Ah, come on, really?
Stay down.
Come on. Oof. Alright, well, we finally got around him. Now, hopefully we don't have as much trouble with the guys ahead of us. 14.5 seconds to the leader. Alright, well, we're nearly halfway through this race already, and we're kind of struggling to stay up with these guys. Well, it looks like we're going to go right on the outside. We get into... Oh, boy, was that close. Dude, we got close right there. Trevor Baines slowed up on Larson and Busch. And, wow. We nearly got into him there. We're running low on tires. We're running low on fuel. We got to get something back in our car. We did not get a good run here. I thought I was going to have to go, you know, easy on my car and stuff like that. But, man, 30 laps to go, and we don't have enough fuel to go to the end. So, Almirola definitely pitted with us. I remember seeing him come off the pit lane right before us. So, if we can get around him, we'll definitely have another spot. Definitely gain on the guys who pit with us on that last caution, on the first caution. A little while to go. We're just hanging on. What's that? 25 laps to go. Couple laps. So, actually, we're halfway through this race. It's halfway. Chasing down Regan Smith, and isn't he usually a pain for us to get around in this game? I think he is. Oh wow, that wasn't a pain at all. He just dove right on the pit lane. Wow. So it turns out, we climbed back all the way up to 21st after the little incident we had coming out of turn 4. That was a very close call, might I add. That was one of the best saves I think I've had all season long. We got a couple cars heading to the pits ahead of us. That's what my spotter just told me. And I hit the wall once more coming out of turn 2, and it added a little bit of camera to my race car. So I did damage my car just a little bit. We flew right past Ryan Blaney. Made our way into the top 20 here. We got about 20 laps to go. This would actually not be a bad finish for us. I think we'd be okay with this, and then we can get hopefully a good finish at Talladega. But right now, I'm feeling pretty confident with what we got. As soon as the leader dives down on the pit road, I am going as well. So that's kind of how I'm taking it right now. Been green for the past 30 laps, and not too shabby, I don't think, so far. It's been a pretty nice race. I kind of like races that go green flag racing. It's a lot different than just, you know, trying to get all you can on the restart, and then all of a sudden you wreck and have to regain it all again. That kind of sucks. After a while, that kind of gets boring. We've climbed because of all these other cars coming down pit lanes, so now we're sitting 12th, right outside the top 10, and I feel pretty good about this. Right now, I mean, we are running 4th, so I don't know what to do, to be honest with you. Because Greg Biffle hasn't pitted, has not pit yet, and we are about to run out of fuel, and he's probably about to run out of fuel. He might be coming down pit lane this time. I'm not sure. I'll come down next time and get right side tires and a splash of fuel. That might be a good idea. Yes, he is. Okay, we're gonna pit too. Oh gosh. Okay. 45 miles an hour. Come on. Oh, get down to speed. Oh! Let's gain. We're going to get off the pit road a lot faster than Matt Kenseth does. Or at least gain on him. I don't know if we're going to get the win, but we're going to gain a lot of ground on Matt Kenseth. Kenseth is just now coming out of the pit lane. And, okay, we're falling back to 5th. And Kenseth is running 6th. No, Keselowski is. He's coming up right behind us. I got on to the racetrack a little bit early. So there's Kevin Harvick right behind us, running 6th. Hopefully we can pull away from him, get a couple seconds on him. We might not be able to. I don't know. And looks like we're going to gain a little bit here on Harvick, but we just barely missed the wall, so he's going to get a better run on us because I got out of the gas to try and avoid the walls. 4 laps to go this time by. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has the lead. I'm running 5th with Ryan Newman running 4th. Kevin Harvick right behind me in 6th. We're trying to hold him off. Running top 5 right now, blocking Kevin Harvick, trying to keep this 5th position, but we got a bad run to turn number 1. Nearly 3 wide, but Harvick backs off. He's going to be side by side down the backstretch. We try to tap him out of the way, but he's got a better run than I do. I'm going to try and dive it in a little bit farther, get out of the gas, and get into the gas a little bit earlier and later. Oh, boy. Down the backstretch to turn number 3, coming around to take the white flag. We're battling for a top 5 finish right here. I'm going to try and get a little crossover move on him, if possible, down to the inside. Can I draft him out of the corner, side by side? Here we go to the white flag. Dale Earnhardt Jr. already took it. He's coming out of turn number 2. We're back into turn number 1. I'm trying to drive on the inside of Harvick. I clip the apron. Oh, Greg Biffle's back into the lead. And it looks like Biffle coming out of turn number 4. Will he keep the lead, or will Junior take it back? I don't know how the battle is working out, but Greg Biffle will win the race. Here comes Harvick on the inside. Side by side for the 5th position. This is going to be close.
Harvick's going to get it. Yes, no.
We get 5th. Wow, what a race that was to the finish. Woo! Was it right here? Yeah, it was. Wow, look at this. Right down pit road. Right down pit road, back up onto the racetrack. Hopefully this got us up into the top 8, and no, we're still in 11th. That means we most likely need to get a win at Talladega. Crap. Guys, look for my win at Talladega in the next race. I hope I get it, because we may not advance in the next round if I don't. So, that top 5 finish clearly wasn't enough to get me up into the top 8 in points. So, oh gosh, I gotta get a win at Talladega. That's gonna be hard. That's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. Okay. Well, anyways, that's gonna end it for today's episode of the NASCAR 2015 Single Season Series at Kansas Speedway. I'm sorry. And in the next race, we will go to Talladega Super Speedway. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video, and if you did, well, hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the stay.